remember Pretzalocus is where we left off? Tiramantis. This is Tiramantis. It would live in the sugar pine woods, and it would act like the praying Picantis, except there's no fire or anything, and it can't split. Use your trip shot and it's fine. Meaty is this is meaty. It would be in the boiling bay as its quickie. Not shover. This guy would live in the sizzling sands and would act almost like a cheap poof, except when you try to do the normal thing, it would knock the heck out of the snack trap and then try to come for you. You'd have to find a good spot to get it and then use your trip shot. Broccolant. This one would be similar to the Chocolant, and it would be related to that as well. But it would live in the Garden Grove instead. Rat-Tattoo Weevil. We unlock a new area here. It would be called the Gourmet Grasslands. Temperant here would live in Simmering Springs. The Fried Temperant would live in Boiling Bay. It would act almost like Shishkabug, except they'd try to attack you and then run inside and knock them out until some other snack comes out, and then they'd throw the other snack and then run and then just continue the patrol. The Empanada would be in the Scorched Gorge, hopping around. And it'd be fiery too, so you'd have to trip shot it with water. Soditos. This one would be the Sodi for Scorched Gorge. Edamamite would be the boss mini minion. And then for Gourmet Grasslands, this is the boss for Gourmet Grasslands, the Edamamite Queen. Then we head on to the Macaroaches, which come in different colors. The red one lives in the Frosted Peak, the blue one in the Garden Grove, and the yellow one in Simmering Springs. They'd act a bit like Kokomites. Jambalocust. One for the Gourmet Grasslands. It would act a bit like the Buffalocust, as you guessed probably. These guys would be like, and then the Friholug and Friholug Negro. The regular Friholug would live in Sizzling Sands. The Friholug Negro in, what was it called? Oh, Scorched Gorge. So the Friholug Negro would only appear at night, whereas the normal Friholug in Sizzling Sands would only appear during the day. And by the way, catching mechanic would be similar to the Cinesnail. Magram would be kind of like Intraps, but for Sugar Pine Woods, and then its chocolate variant in, where was it? Frosted Peak. Calamari and Flamin' Hot Calamari. The normal Calamari would live in Simmering Springs, while its Flamin' Hot version would live in Boiling Bay. Plus, it's a bit like Quickie, except except it can jump as well. Pootic, flings itself high all the time and attempts to crush the player. And you have to cool it down so that in a matter of time it would split. It would be one of those breakable guys. It would split into Friders and Spuddies. This one would only appear during the morning in Flavor Falls, only around where you'd find the caramel pop tips. The Dumplantula lives on top of the trees in the gourmet grasslands. And in the gourmet grasslands at night, hovering above you would be the moon cricket. Cereaphid, only in mornings at the Garden Grove. The Mega Nougat in Broken Tooth. And these ones are some unique ones. They'd be a bit like aggressive, hiding in bushes, Pinkles. You see, these ranch dips would be their shells, and then these breadsticks and eyes would be the rest of their body. This one is the savory Katy dip. This one, it lives in Flavor Falls. The festive Katy dip in Boiling Bay. The cheesy Katy dip in Sizzling Sands, and then finally the cool Katy dip in the Frosted Peak. That's all for this series. Maybe for now at least. Maybe I'll make more. But that's all the art I've made as of now. See ya.